Good day. It is August the 15th, and today we're going to start Judges 17, doing the first three verses, and then Proverbs 15. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin Judges 17, doing the first three verses. There was a man named Micah who lived in the hill country of Ephraim. Verse 2. One day he said to his mother, I heard you place a curse on a person who stole 1,100 pieces of silver from you. While I have the money, I was the one who took it. Oh, Yahweh bless you for omitting it, his mother replied. 3. He returned the money to her, and she said, I dedicate these coins to Yahweh in honor of my son. I will have an image carved and cast. Okay. There was a man named Micah who lived in the hill country of Ephraim. We're just identifying these. One day he said to his mother, I heard you place a curse on the person who stole 1,100 pieces of silver from you. While I have the money, I was the one who took it. Okay. This section of the book of Judges is to indicate the moral decay in Israel. And stealing from your mother 1,100 pieces of silver, that's quite a bit. The rest of the book is basically appendixes to the book. And this is being done in Dan, the country of Dan. Yahweh bless you for admitting it, his mother replied. Wouldn't a mother, oh, thank you for returning the money you stole from me. He returned the money, this is verse 3, to her, and she said, I now dedicate these silver coins to Yahweh in honor of my son. I will have an image carved and an idol cast. Stone, basically image of God, not God, but God. Images existed elsewhere at the time, but not in Shiloh, which is where the tabernacle was. Israel is definitely in a moral decay. Proverbs 15. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but a grievous word stirreth up anger. Yeah, you could say things like, you thief, or maybe, instead of, oh, did you pick that up accidentally? That sort of thing. 4. The tongue of the wise uses knowledge aright, but the mouth of the fools poureth out foolishness. 3. The eyes of Yahweh are in every place, keeping watch upon the evil and the good. God is watching you. 4. A soothing tongue is the tree of life, but perverseness therein is wound to the spirit. 5. A fool's deception despises his father's correction. In other words, when your father tries to correct you, you say, no. But he that regardeth reproof is prudent. Yeah, think about it. Make sure that hey, you might be wrong. 6. In the house of the righteous is much treasure, but the revenues of the wicked is trouble. 7. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the foolish is not steadfast. It just goes from place to place, from thing to do to thing to do. 8. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to Yahweh, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. Yeah, the sacrifice of the wicked is people who don't listen to God saying, hey, I need a favor. 9. They're basically trying to bribe God. 9. The way of the wicked is an abomination to Yahweh, but he loveth him that followeth righteousness. And Yahweh's saying, look, this is the way you should go. I'm not going to do that. 10. There is a grievous correction for him that forsaketh the way, and for him that hateth reproof shall die. 11. Another world and destruction are before the Lord, before Yahweh. How much more the hearts of the children of men. 12. A scorner loveth not to be reproved. He will not go unto the wise, because he does not want to be told he's wrong. 13. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of heart the spirit is broken. 14. The heart of him that has discernment seeketh knowledge, but the mouth of the fool feedeth on folly. 15. All the days of the poor are evil, but he that hath a merry heart has a continual feast. 16. Better is a little the fear of Yahweh than great treasure and turmoil therein. Yet better peace and quiet with God than riches and stress and turmoil and trouble. 13. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a stalled ox and hatred therein. Better a nice little salad than steak and hatred. 18. A wrathful man stirreth up discord, but he that is slow to anger appeases strife. 19. The way of the sluggard is as though hedged by thorns, but the path of the upright is even. 20. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish man despises his mother. 21. Folly is joy to him that lacketh understanding, but a man discernment walketh straight forward. 22. For want of counsel, purposes are frustrated, but a multitude of counselors they are established. Getting advice is important. 23. A man has joy in the answer of his mouth, and the word in due season how good it is. 24. The path of life goeth upward for the wise, that he may depart from the netherworld beneath. 25. Yahweh will pluck up the house of the proud, but he will establish the border of the widow. God will protect his people. 26. The thoughts of the wickedness are an abomination to Yahweh, but the words of pleasantness are pure. 27. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live. These are bribes, basically. If you take bribes, you're going to trouble even your own family. 28. The heart of the righteous studieth to answer, the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things. The heart of the wise finds out what's going on and finds all the facts out. 29. Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayer of the righteous. 30. The light of the eyes rejoices the heart, and a good report maketh bones fat. 31. The ear that hearkeneth unto reproof of life abideth among the wise. If you accept correction, you will live and be wise. 32. He that refuses correction despises his own soul, but he that hearkeneth to reproof getteth understanding. And 33. The fear of Yahweh is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor goeth humility. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, so do I.